Good morning. I hope everyone's well and has had a good week. As you know, I've been doing these workouts twice a week on a Tuesday and Saturday. Now today is a very special one because today I'm doing 126 different activities. So the same as we normally do, I'm going to do 30 seconds of an activity, then a 30 seconds break, but I'm going to keep going until I've done all the 126. Now these activities have been chosen because they're really good cardio activities, keeping us moving. They're really good for helping our tennis, but also because that's how many days we've had the tennis courts closed since we've started all of the lockdowns. Hopefully it won't be long until we're back, but that's the reason I've gone for the number. So we're just going to start off with a very little warm-up. Okay, so just doing some stretches, dynamic ones, and then I'm going to get started. Join in for as long as you want. So if you want to go for the whole time with me, it's going to be over 2 hours of activities. But if you want to try and go for it. If you want to do a little some of them, have a little break, join in again after a bit. Go for it, whatever you feel that you can do. Most of the activities you don't need any equipment for at all and hardly any space. As you can see, I've not got a lot of space here. So I'm just using what I've got, but you won't need any equipment. For some of the last few, you will need a tennis racket and a ball, okay? It doesn't have to be a ball, a tennis ball, could be any type of ball. It doesn't have to be a tennis racket, it could be a frying pan or a cushion or something that you can find around the house to help you do it. But that will be towards the end of the exercise, the first about 70 or so, you don't need any equipment for at all to do. So I'm just going to do a few more stretches and then I'm going to get started. If you are joining in the workout today, it'd be great to get some shout outs and see who's joining in, see who's wishing me good luck. Thank you very much for Louis and Benedict. You've done all the workouts so far, which is awesome. So thank you for joining in for this special one today. Hope you managed to join in for a few, and I've got some activities that you'll well know that I'm going to do. Took me quite a while to try and write them all down to make sure I was ready for all of them. So you might recognise some of them that you'll do today. Thank you so much everyone who has donated. So as you might well know, I'm doing this for charity, I'm doing this for mine, because I think mental health is so important. And I saw something today which said that 1 in 4 people are struggling with some sort of mental illnesses at the moment, so I think it's really important for that charity to get some support. So if you haven't donated yet and you want to, that will be awesome. So 10 seconds and I'm going to get started with the first one. I've written them all down at the side here, so I'm going to read them out and then I'm going to start doing them. So the first one we're going to do is we're going to sidestep and we're going to touch the floor. So I'm going to start at the side here. Okay, I'm going to touch the floor, I'm going to move to this side, and I'm going to keep doing this for 30 seconds. So my timer started. So the very first one. Going to see if we can keep going. Good one, getting our heart rate up this one. So we do it for 30 seconds. Then I'm going to have a little rest. See if I can keep going for the whole time without stopping. Last 5 seconds. And stop there. Okay, so 30 seconds rest. Thank you, Evie. Thank you for joining me today. Hope you've enjoyed that one. And thank you very much for your message of good luck. I've got Tracy on standby. Anyone's doing any little messages, she's going to try and read them and show them to me. So I'll try and give you a shout out if you are joining me today or have a little message. So the next one, I'm going to hop around in a square. Okay, so I'm going to start off here for 30 seconds. I'm going to go around, I'm going to go back the other way, I'm going to change feet, I'm going to go the other one, back round the other way, change feet again. I'm going to keep hopping around. Last 10 seconds. Keep swapping feet each time I'm doing it. Jumping in different directions around my square. And stop there. So 30 seconds rest till we do the next one. Okay, and the next one, we're going to do some squat walks. So I'm going to squat really low, and then I'm going to walk from side to side like that across the space. If you've got more space than me, then feel free to use as much as you can. If you've only got a little bit of space like me, then just do little ones side to side. So I'm going to start off here, and off we go. I'm going to squat, I'm going to move one side, and back the other way, trying to stay down. So I'm not coming up, I'm keeping my knees bent. Keep it nice and low. So some of these exercises today will be good cardio, good movement. Some of them might be good leg strengthening like this one. Some will be for my core, working on my six pack. Some might be for my arms. Some might be for the whole body. And stop there. So that's 3 down. 123 to go. Okay, the next one we're going to do is our core one, so we're going to do a plank. Okay, so if you've not seen the plank before, we go down, arms here, we try and hold our body up here and hold that position as long as we can. So we don't want to go up too high, we don't want to go down. We want to see if we can hold that position as long as we can. So 30 seconds, off you go. Hold that position. See if you can keep there the whole time without dropping. So for these exercises, I'm not going to have any breaks at all. I'm going to go straight through. So it should take just over 2 hours to complete all of them. And stop there. Okay. So if you do want to join in for a few, have a little break, come and join me later on. I'll still be here, still be going, hopefully all in one piece. So the next one, I'm going to do a side step, and then a split step, and then a big lunge. So we know the importance of a split step, then I'm going to do a lunge this way, and I'm going to go back, and then I'm going to do a split step, and I'm going to lunge that way. Now the original target for this, I was trying to raise 150 pounds, and the last time I checked, thanks to everyone's generosity, I was almost at 300, which is amazing. Big lunge and then back to split step, big lunge and back. Split step, big lunge. Split step, big lunge. Big lunge, big step. As much space as you've got, try and use it. Big lunge. And you keep going this one for the whole time. Big lunge. Without stopping. Last few seconds. And stop there. Okay, so we are on exercise number 6, 120 to go. But who's counting? So the next one we're going to do high knees. Okay, so I'm going to stand still on the spot. I'm going to try and drive my knees up really, really high for the whole 30 seconds. See if I can keep that going. Okay, for 30 seconds. Make sure you've got a drink ready for you if you're joining in for a long amount of time. I'll be having drinks breaks throughout. Really high knees. Using your arms as well. Driving your knees up. See if we can keep going without stopping. On our toes. Using our arms. Last 10 seconds. Really hard, really getting your heart rate going. And stop there. So I've got my Fitbit on today, so it's telling me how many steps and what my heart rate is. So apparently my heart rate is 108 at the moment. So it's really getting up as I'm working. And I want to see how many steps I'll do. So, okay, started on about 3,000. So I've done 500 steps already. Okay, so number 7, ski jumps, one of my favourite ones. So we're going to be jumping from one leg across to the side and hold. And then back the other way, making sure I hold it. 30 seconds, off you go. Leg to leg in your balance when you get there. See if we can do it without stopping at all. And land and hold. Last few seconds. And stop there. So do remember, if you're joining in today, it'd be great to hear from you. If there's any exercises you hope I've got written down, or just want to send me a message or just say hi, tell me how you're doing. Okay, first one for our arms, we're doing some tricep dips this time. So I'm going to go down, I'm going to hold my body up, and then I'm going to bend my arms and then lift it up. So I'm not going to quite touch my bum on the floor, but just drive my arms up when I get close. Off I go, so down and back up. Really driving my arms up. See if I can keep going for the whole 30 seconds without stopping. Using my arms, pushing my body up. Last 5 seconds. And stop there. Okay, next one. We're on exercise 9. Okay, I'm going to run forwards. So in the bit of space that you've got, you're going to run forwards, and you're going to turn and move back. Run forwards, turn and move back. So all about cardio, all about movement this one, like we would on a tennis court. So running forward for a short ball, and maybe moving back for the next one. You've got to keep going with that movement for 30 seconds. Can you keep going? Ready? Off you go. Go forward, sideways, back. Forward, sideways, back. So facing different ways each time. Leading with different legs. So forwards, sideways, back. Forwards, sideways, back. Halfway through. Can you keep going? The whole time. And back. 5 seconds to go. And stop there. Okay, exercise number 10. So this one. Okay. I'm going to do tuck jumps. So I'm going to jump up as high as I can. I'm going to try and tuck my legs in. Okay, and I'm going to keep doing those. What you can do for this, to keep a bit of momentum, is you can jump up, do a few little steps in between, and really big jump up. Okay. Ready, 30 seconds, off you go. Really drive your knees up, moving your hands underneath them. So keep your knees up really, really high. Five seconds to go. And stop there. So as I said, remember if you need a drink, hopefully you've got one ready. Okay, next exercise. We're going to do the caterpillar. Okay, so for this one, we move down. Okay, and what we're going to do is we're going to try and keep our legs straight, and we're going to walk our legs in, and hold, and then walk them back. Okay, ready? Off you go. Walk your legs in, hold, and walk them back. Trying to keep them straight, don't bend them. Walk them in, and then back. And again, walk them in, and then back. Walk them in, then walk them back. Last one, and then back. Okay. So, next one. Dead bug. Okay, so the next activity is this one's for your core. So we're down again. Okay, we have our legs here, arms there. And then I'm going to drop one arm down and drop the opposite one down and then bring it back up. I'm going to swap arms there, back down. Thank you, Carolyn, thank you for the message. Hope you and Holly are doing well and joining in. We're going down, and then the opposite arm up, and then down. 10 to go. And we drop down, hold that, back up. One more, and back up. Well done, 30 seconds rest. Okay, next one, number 13, mountain climbers. Okay, so hopefully a lot of you will know these ones. So I'm going to go down in like a press-up position, then I'm going to run my legs in and out alternately. Okay, as fast as I can. See if I can go without dropping for the whole time. 30 seconds, ready? Off we go. You're really driving your knees in as far as you can. See if we can keep going. Halfway through. Keep your legs really driving in, fast as you can. Last few seconds. And stop there. Okay. Next one. We're going to split step. Okay, in the middle. And then we're going to touch one corner. I'm going to split step. I'm going to touch another corner. Another corner. And the last corner. And go back to the first one. Make sure we're getting back in the middle. Again, like we would on a tennis court, hitting a ball here. And then running back in the middle, ready for the next ball. 30 seconds. Off you go. Touch one corner, another corner. Again, if you've got more space than I have, use all of it. Really run around. And keep going. Last 10 seconds. How many corners can you get to? And stop there. Okay, so normally with the workouts we do about 15 exercises. So this would normally be our last one, number 15. Okay, so we're going down again. And we're going to do single leg raises. I'm going to lie back, one leg bent, the other one straight. Then I'm going to lift one leg up and back down. And just before it gets to the floor, lift it back up again. And we'll change legs after 30 seconds. Off you go. So leg up, and back down, back up again. So just before it gets to the floor, change legs. We're halfway through, swapping over. The other leg now. So just before it gets to the floor, bring it back up. And stop there. Okay. Next one, we're back down again for press-ups. Okay, so there's a few different ways you can do this. If you want to make it a little bit easier, then go on your knees, but try not to go back on your knee. Try and really lean forward and go down there. If you're feeling a bit stronger, then you can try and go up on your legs here. But making sure your arms are really bending. Your body keeps still, the arms go up and down for 30 seconds. How many can you do? Can you keep these going without dropping? You can stop and have a little break when you get up. Let's see if you can do it without dropping down. For the whole 30 seconds. 10 to go. And stop there. Well done if you managed to stay up for the whole time then. Okay, next one. I think this is going to be a cardio one. Yes, it is star jumps. I think we should all know how to do a star jump. Okay, so just go in, out, and then back in. This one, just like doing the split step, really. Lots and lots of split steps. Ready on your toes, keep it nice and light. 30 seconds. Off we go. Again, can you keep going for the whole time without stopping? As long as you can. Nice and high arms, legs going out. Can we keep going? 10 seconds to go. And stop there, that was 30 seconds. Well done, what's my heart rate up to now? 110. We've done 1,000 steps now. 1,000 already. We're only on exercise 18. Okay, so another good cardio this one. We're going to do flick up, so hand back. I'm going to see if I can get my feet to hit my hands Okay, if you don't want to put your hands there, you see if your feet can hit your bum. Okay, but let's see if we can keep going with that for the whole 30 seconds. Off you go. So really keeping them nice and high for the whole time, not letting them drop. Halfway through, can you keep this going? Some hard cardio exercises now. 5 seconds, can you keep going? Thank you, Tom, for the message. Thank you for saying good luck. Hope you're enjoying the exercises. You can stop there, you can have a little rest. Okay. So the next one, we're going to do a lunge. It's a really big lunge, the back knee going low, and then we're going to rotate. So this is a lot like when we're hitting a tennis ball. And then I'm going to lunge with the other leg. I'm going to rotate the other way. Okay, are we ready? 30 seconds, off you go. So lunge down, rotate round, lunge and round. Thank you very much for all those who sent good luck messages on Facebook and who've emailed me. Really appreciated. Wasn't quite sure how difficult this would be. Okay, I've been trying to work my way up to doing so many each day, but I've never got anywhere near 126, so we'll see what state I'm in when I finish. And stop there. Okay, next one. Okay, I hope you're still with us, Benedict, for number 20, because it is crab walks, your favourite. Okay, so this one, good one for your arms. A little bit of your core as well. Thank you, Oscar, for the message. Thank you. Hope you're enjoying the exercises. Okay. So now we're going to, and then we're going to walk side to side, just like a crab. Okay, I wonder how many you can keep going for, Oscar. Keep moving side to side, keeping up with that dropping. I'd love to see any photos or videos of you guys doing it as well. That'd be really cool to see. Okay, keep going, 10 seconds to go. Do it there, dropping down. And stop there. This is the 9th live workout that we've been doing so far. So thank you those who've joined in. I hope it's helped to keep you a bit active over this time, because it's quite hard to stay active. Well done, Benedict, for keeping going and still doing the crab walks. You've got 22 now. So you're really pushing it now. Okay, so this time we're going to do a side step. Okay, and then we're going to hold and hold. So get nice and low for the hold when you get to the end. Off you go. So side step and hold. And then hold. Really fast in between and hold. Fast between and hold. And hold. Keep your balance when you get there. And hold nice and low. Really good one for your legs again, this one. Also your cardio, speed in between. 10 seconds to go. Keep it moving. Side to side and stop there. Okay, so we're on 23. Sit-ups now, another really good one for your core strength. Well done, Leighton. Okay. You can have a rest if you want, Mr. Leighton. Okay, so remember, get some drink and then join back in again when you're ready. And Louis, well done for staying with it as well. You and Benedict still going strong. Well done, boys. Okay, sit-ups now. Good one for your core, 30 seconds. So up and then back down again. Can we keep this going for the whole time? Halfway through, can you keep going? Really good work on your core, this one. Really pushing yourself up. 5 seconds to go. And really driving up. Well done. Okay, next one. Okay. So this one, another cardio one, so we're going to touch one foot, the other foot, and then we're going to jump up nice and high in the air. And you're going to keep swapping feet and jumping up in the air. Gonna keep going in 10 seconds. Well done everyone who's kept going so far. It's really tough now. Might be getting a bit tired, heart rate going a bit, you're doing really well. And off you go, so touch your feet, jump in the air. Touch your feet, jump in the air. Up in the air. So swapping your feet each time. Touch your feet, back up halfway through. Really nice big jump, straight back in the air, then bend down. Touch your toes nice and high again. Up, 5 seconds. And stop there. Okay. Next one. We're going to jump forward and we're going to go backwards back. So really big jump forward and then going backwards back. So I don't know if anyone's been watching any of the tennis in Australia. So the reason why this fitness is so good is because tennis players, they'll need a lot of intensity for a few seconds, then they get the break while they get the ball, start the next point. So this type of training, where we do 30 seconds, so we're ready. A really big exercise, then we have a little break, it's really good practice for that. Good, and then back. Big jump forward, tracking back. Really big forward. Halfway through. A really big jump and backwards back. Last few seconds. Really big jump backwards back. And stop there. Well done again. Drink if you need one. Okay. Next exercise, number 25. Okay, we're going to do fast feet. Okay, so we're going to pretend there's a line in front of us. We're going to step over the line, then back. Over the line, then back. And really fast. And halfway through, we'll change which leg that you're leading with. See which leg's your best one. Are you ready? Off you go. So, fast feet, forward and back. Pretending like you're stepping over a line and then back. Seeing if we can keep going for the whole time. Without stopping halfway through, so we're going to change legs. So now I'm going to lead with this leg and then back. This leg leads, then moves back. How fast can you go? Stepping over that line. Last few seconds. And stop there. So, we're on exercise 26, which means we have 100 to go after this one. Okay. So, this one, we're going to have our legs here and we're going to jump, so one leg in front, then the other one in front. Okay, so keeping on our toes, nice and bouncy, trying to keep going. Going back to the tennis in Australia, some of the players will be playing tennis for 3 or even 4 hours. Okay, we're doing about 2 hours, but think about how intense it is for them. Okay, off we go. Okay, legs forward and back. Nice and bouncy on our toes. Driving our legs forward, driving the other one. See if we can keep going. 10 seconds left, use your arms as well. Last few seconds, and stop there. Okay, next exercise. Squats, okay, nice simple one this one. Okay, so I'm just going to stand up nice and tight, really. Plant my feet nice and wide, not too narrow, not too wide. Nice and firm here. Then I'm going to squat down and then back up again. Okay? Now this is important for a lot of things in tennis, but the main thing is when we're doing our serve, when you'll see other players drive their legs up. And off we go. So going down and then back up. Really sinking down, back up nice and low. Trying to keep your back nice and straight, sticking your bum out. Okay, and then driving the legs back up again. Halfway through, driving them up. Going down, back up. And again, down, sinking nice and low. Driving them back up. And stop there. Okay, 30 seconds break. Next one, exercise 28. Okay, one for our core. So we're going down. We're going to do hip raises. So back on the floor. I'm going to lift my hips up and then slowly drop them down just before they touch the floor. Drive them back up again. Hold 30 seconds. Ready, and off you go. So drive them up, slowly bring them down, back up again down. Really holding your core here. Up. Hold that position, back down, and back up. 8 seconds to go. Back down, back up, and hold that. And last one, stop there. Okay. So next one, 29. Okay, so we're going to be doing high knees, but we're going to be moving sideways across the room. So I'm going to go high, high, and then hold, and back this way and hold. So pretend there's something in the middle of the room that you've got to step over. Okay, and then when you get to the end, you're going to hold the outside leg, step over it and hold. Step over it and then hold the outside leg. Nice and high, keep your balance. Off you go. So over it and hold. Over it and hold. Over it and hold. Just for a second, nice high knee and hold. Then move back. Can we keep this going? Halfway through. High knee and hold. Good, keep that going. Hold your balance. Last go. And stop there, 30 seconds. So 30s, this is double the normal workout we do on a Saturday. Okay, so another cardio one. We're going to be jumping, again pretending there's like a line in the room. We're going to be jumping over the line, side to side, nice and high, keeping on our toes. Okay, and off you go. So big jumps over that line, try and stay on your toes, nice and bouncy. Seeing if we can keep going for the whole time. Halfway through. One's really getting my heart going again. Cardio one. 5 seconds. Can you keep going without stopping? And stop there. Well done. Okay. Next one. Okay, this one's a really tough one for our balance. So it's called the arabesque. So we stand on one leg. I put my arms out like an aeroplane. And I lean down. So this leg comes up and my back bends down, keeping it straight. We hold it for a second. We go back up. We change legs. And we go down with the other leg. Hold it and back up. 30 seconds, off you go. So arms out. We lean back. Hold. Back up, if you can keep your balance. Leg goes out as far as you can. Trying to keep it nice and straight. So back and back. If we can keep that going. And back. As long as you can. Back. Okay, stop there. Next one. Okay, another one for our core, this one. So we're going to go down. I'm going to do a Russian twist. So I'm going to go up and I'm going to rotate my body side to side. And I'm going to see if I can keep my legs in the air. I'm going to make it easier. And you can keep your feet on the floor there. I'm going to make it a bit harder. Your legs up in the air and then rotate side to side. Off you go. The whole 30 seconds. Really turning your body side to side. Okay, if we can keep it going. 15 seconds. 10 to go. Can you stay up? Last few seconds. And stop there. Okay. Next exercise, 33. One of my favourite ones. So we're going to go down, and we're going to jump, and we're going to rotate to the side. Then you're going to jump, so you've got your back. You're going to jump, so you're facing this way, and then back this way, And then so we don't get dizzy, next time we're going to jump this way, and that way. Okay, see if we can keep going for the whole time. You've got to jump nice and high so you can twist round. And off you go. Nice and squat when you land. And then back the other way, so land and hold for a second. And back, back this way. Land and hold, and then back this way. Hold. Last go round, so this way, hold, and stop there, 30 seconds. Okay, next one. Okay, so this one's all about having fast feet. So I stand on one leg, I put one leg to the front, to the side, to the back, and then I go back, front, side, back, and halfway through, we'll swap legs. Make sure you've got space around you, so you can reach forward, you can reach back, and see if you can bend your knee a little bit here, so you're lowering your centre of gravity to keep your balance. Off you go. Forward, side, back. Forward, side, back. So really bending your front knee as the leg goes back. Keeping your balance. Side, back. Swap legs now. Side, back. Keeping your leg up, the leg's slightly bent. Front, side, back. And last one. Front, side, back. Well done. Next one. Okay, so this one, sort of like doing a crab. Okay, but in a press up position. So I'm going to have to do it this way because I can't fit the other way. So I'm going to go here, and then I'm going to walk across the room, and then back, trying to keep the body nice and straight. Okay, again, if you've got more space than me, then use as much of it as you like. Walking across, and then going back. Walking across, then going back. Keeping that movement. Halfway through. Last few seconds, moving across. And last move. And stop there. Okay, next one. We're on 36. So fast feet in a square. So we're going to go forward, to the side, back, to the side. Forward, to the side, back, to the side. And again, halfway through, we'll change direction that we're going. Okay. So, ready? Off you go. Gonna move around that square. Nice fast feet on your toes. As fast as you can go after doing that number of exercises. Keep moving around. Can we keep going without stopping? And change direction now. Hopefully you weren't getting too dizzy. And stop there. Okay. 37, getting close to 40s. And one of the hardest ones. Okay, burpees. These are really tough cardio, but they're also great exercise for the whole body. Got to use your legs, got to use your arms, bit of core strength, everything coming into this one. So I had to include it, but might be a bit tired afterwards. Okay, ready? Off you go. So down and out, in, jump in the air, out, in, really high up in the air, in, and jump. And up in the air, really, really high. Halfway through, keep the legs driving your body up in the air. 5 seconds. Try and do one more. And stop there. Well done. Heart rate must be up after that one. 120. Okay, and we passed 2,000 Wow, 2,700 steps already. Okay, this time we're doing our jump to the side. And when we get there, we're going to do a hop as well. Go to the side and hop. Okay, try and keep your balance, 30 seconds. Off you go. Jump to the side, hop. Hopping nice and high, keeping your balance. Okay, if you get tired, then really try and drive through it for the time if you can. And then use all that 30 seconds to rest. And to the side. And stop there. Okay, and just think we're doing this for the charity mind, so it's all for a good cause. If you haven't donated yet and would like to, there's a link to the Just Giving page on the Facebook, so it'd be great if you can donate as little or as much as you like. Okay, next one, number 39. Okay, we're going down in our plank position, but this time we're going to try and drive our knees up. Okay, so knees go up into our chest and keep changing legs each time that you do it. Trying to keep that position, really driving your knees up. Can we keep holding that position up? This is a really hard one. Keep your knees going up. Last few seconds. And stop there. Well done if you manage to hold yourself up for the whole time on that one. Okay, next one, number 40. Okay, this one like doing our split steps, so legs wide and narrow, wide and narrow. Keep on your toes, jumping in and out. Another good cardio one, remember. If you need a drink, make sure you have one ready. Okay, ready? And off you go. In and out, in and out. Staying on your toes. Jumping side to side. Try not to stop. We can keep going for the whole time. Really working hard with this one. 5 seconds. Can you keep going? Wide and narrow, wide and narrow. And stop there. Okay. Next one. Okay. So I'm going to do on my toes 3 split steps, move to the side. On my toes 3 split steps, move to the side. And the cardio one. Really challenging that now. Done a lot of exercises, so must be on over 40 minutes gone so far. So if you're still going, you're doing really, really well. And off you go. So 3 split steps, move to the side. If you're struggling, have a few breaks. Pick and choose your favourite ones you like to do, maybe. If you don't like the look of one, have a little break. If you really like the look of one, do double of it. So 3 split steps, move to the side. Move to the side. And we keep going without stopping. Well done. Next one. Okay, I'm going to do some lunges. So we're going to go big lunge forward and then lunge to the side. Big lunge forward, then lunge to the side. And again, halfway, we'll change legs that's lunging. So this one less about cardio, more about our leg strength and our flexibility as well. Being able to bend nice and low. Off you go. So big lunge forward, then to the side. Okay, not holding it for long, just for a second. And then back. So we'll swap over halfway. And change over, so big foot on this side. And lunging to the side here. Then to the side. Can we keep going? Last one. Well done. Okay. Core one now. Number 43. So we're going down. Okay, we're going to lie back. And then we're going to lift our legs in the air.
And then we're going to drop them down just as they get near the floor. We're going to lift them back up again. Okay, so see if you can keep your legs as straight as you can. Okay, 30 seconds. And off you go. And legs up, drive them down, don't quite touch the floor, then bring them back up. Okay, turn down, 10 seconds to go. Really lifting them nice and high. The last one. And stop there. If you have just joined me, send a shout out, say hi, tell me one of the exercises you like doing or send me a little message. Okay, cardio one now. So we're going to get in that lunge position again, but instead of lunging down, we're going to be jumping up and we're going to change legs at the front. So really nice and big jump, down and jump. Okay, ready? And off you go. So lunge down, back up, changing legs each time, getting yourself nice and high with your jump, in time for your legs to change, moving up and down. Can we keep it going? Really jumping up. That's 5 seconds. Can you keep going? Well done. So, number 45. Okay, now we're going to do star jumps, but we're going to do them slightly differently. So these are called reverse star jumps. So when my legs jump out, my arms come down. When my legs jump in, my arms go up. So I'm swapping it each time. Good morning, Edward. Glad you could join in today. Hope you're ready to give me some energy. I'm getting a bit tired now. Hope you've got lots of energy. So off you go. So my legs go down. So it's the opposite of the way I'd normally do it. So arms out, legs in. Arms down, legs out. The opposite. Really got to focus on this one. Not only training your body, I want to think as well, training your mind. Arms going opposite. Can you figure it out? Can you keep going for the whole time? And stop there. Okay, so we are on exercise 46 out of 126. Okay, so single leg squat this one. So not doing any jumping, but we're going to go down and then back up. And down again and then back up. Okay, we're ready. And off you go. And back up. Go down, back up. Really reaching low, driving your legs back up. And leg up. Swap legs now. Keeping your balance this one, but also your strength of your legs. Being able to bend and then drive back up. And stop there. Okay. Now this one, we're going to go back down into our press up position. Instead of doing a press up, we're going to be touching our opposite shoulders with our arms. Keeping our body up. So this is a really tough one for your core, this one. Okay. For 30 seconds, can we keep it going? So legs out and off you go. So touch the opposite shoulder with your hand. Keeping your balance with your legs. Keeping your core switched on. Touching your shoulder. Keeping going without stopping. Can we do it? 10 seconds. Can you keep going? And stop there. Again, make sure if you've been going for a while, make sure you're keeping hydrated, make sure you've got a drink. I think I might finish that drink by the time we get to the end. Okay. Okay, so this one, we're going to do lunges and then we're going to jump across our area, however much space you've got like this, and then when you get to the end, you're going to jump back the other way. Okay, ready? Off you go. Moving across, and then stop when you run out of space, back the other way and then stop. Keep jumping, side to side, keep your legs swapping, one forward, one back. Keep them going the whole time without stopping. Last few seconds. And stop there. Well done. We are on 49 exercises, 49 minutes. You've been able to do this, so well done. Okay, so the next one, tough cardio one for 49. We're going to touch the floor, we're going to jump really high in the air. Simple as that. Okay, with this one we'll really get a heart rate going. Wow. We've done 3,500 steps, off you go. So bend down, jump up in the air, touch the floor, up in the air. Really bend your knees when you're going down, jump your arms up in the air as high as you can go. Bend your knees, jump up in the air. You have 10 seconds to go. Arms, jump in the air. Can we keep going for the whole time? Can you reach your ceiling? Really stretch your arms up, high as you can. Last one, high as you can jump. Well done. Okay, exercise number 50. Okay, so this one, we're going to do our side lunge. And when we've come back from the side lunge, we're going to drive our leg up. So side lunge, drive the leg up. Side lunge, and then we're going to swap halfway through. Really keeping your knee nice and bent, staying nice and low. Are we ready? Off you go. So down, drive it up in the air. Up in the air really high. Really drive it down, then up. Keeping your balance when you get there, nice high knee, good flexibility this one. As well as that strength, push off. And come back. Change your legs now. Bend that one. Drive it up. Bend it there. Really drive it up nice and high. And you really get a good push with your leg to come back. And push with your leg. Okay. Stop there. Well done. Okay, this one. Hardcore one again. We're going back down. So we're going to go in our press up position, down to our plank position, and back up to our press up. And we're going to keep swapping positions, down to the plank, up to the press up, keeping that core switched on. Off you go. Down to the plank, up to the press up. Down to the plank, up to the press up. Keeping your balance. Keeping your core as still as you can. 10 seconds. Make sure you're breathing whilst you're doing this one. Last one. And stop there. Well done. Some of these are getting really hard now. I'm 52. Okay, so the next one, we're going to pretend that we've got a line, okay, and this time we're going to be jumping forward over the line and back. So we've done steps forward over it, we've done jumping side to side, but this time forward and back over where that line is. 30 seconds, off you go. And you keep going, you should be sweating by now, working hard. Jumping forward and back. Try not to stop. Can you keep going even if you just slow down a little bit? See if you can keep going for the whole 30 seconds. And stop there. Well done. Next one. Okay. So, we're going to have one foot is just bounces up on your toes. The other foot is going to go forwards, side, back. And all this one does is just bounce up and down. So forwards, sideways, back and then halfway, and we change legs. Ready? Off you go. So forwards, sideways, back. Forwards, sideways, back. So again, this leg tries to just stay still, jogging on the spot. The other leg steps forward, steps sideways, so backwards. Swap over now. So now this leg is moving. This one here is just keeping still. Step forwards, to the side and back. And forwards, to the side and back. And stop there. Okay. 54 we're on now. Okay. So, this time we're going to be doing our lunges, but we're going to be doing them like we're playing a tennis shot. So I'm going to lunge back here, and then I'm going to swing and come back. So I'm going to really big lunge and drive it back, and swap over halfway to the other leg. Really big lunge. Off you go. So lunge, back up, lunge, back up. Really getting nice and low with that leg, and then driving it up nice and fat. Last few on your forehand. Last one. And back. Now we're going to do our backhand. So we're going to lunge and back. Lunge, back. Keep that going. Make sure I'm going low and then driving it up like we're hitting a tennis ball. Last one. Stop there. Okay. Okay, we're going to go back down in our crab position now, but we're not going to be walking around. We're going to go down here, and then I'm going to touch my opposite foot with my opposite hand. I'm going to keep stopping, trying to keep your bum up for the whole time. If you're finding it hard, then you can stay on your bum and doing this. Okay, but see if you can hold yourself up, and off you go. So touch your opposite leg with your opposite hand. Lifting your body up, keeping your bum off the floor. Good one, this one for your arms, but also your core strength and your flexibility as well. Last 5 seconds, can you keep your bum off the floor? And last one, stop there. Okay, next exercise. 56. Okay, cardio on this one. So on one leg, and we're going to be hopping side to side. Halfway through, we're going to change, and we're going to hop on the other leg. Okay, again, remember, have a drink if you need. Are we ready? So one leg jumping side to side on your toes. Keeping it nice and light, trying to keep going, try not to stop. Thank you Bobby and Betsy for joining Change Legs Now. Glad you're here to join, hope you've got lots of energy. Try and lift me a little bit. Hope you enjoy the exercises. Bouncing last 5 seconds. And you keep going on one leg and stop there. So, for those who have just joined, we're on exercise 57 out of 126, so we're not too far off halfway. Okay, so this one, we're going to be jumping forwards, nice big jump. Then we're going to make like a circle round and back. Then we're going to jump and we're going to make a circle round and back this way. Okay, again, if you've got more space than me, you do a nice big circle round and then back to the start. Okay, ready? Off you go. So 30 seconds and back. 30 seconds, really big round and back, round and back. Big jump forward, round and back, trying to keep going. So we do this for 30 seconds, then we have a 30-second break before the next one. Jumping and back, jumping and back. Last one, and stop there. So far, okay, it's 11 o'clock, so we've been going for an hour, including the little warm-up we did at the start. 4,200 steps. Okay, so well done if you have been here since the start. Okay, now, Another one for our core. So we're going back down. We're doing a plank, and then we're going to turn into the side plank. Then we're going to go back down. Then we're going to face the other way, into the side plank that way. And we're going to keep swapping sides. Off you go. So, to one side, back down again. To the other side, to try and keep your stomach off the floor. Nice and firm. Halfway through. So side plank one side, and down and side plank the other side. Can we keep this going for the whole time? One more, and stop there. So we've still probably got about another 20 or so activities with no equipment needed at all. And you may need a racket and a ball for the last few ones. Okay, now this one. We're going to do a lunge with one leg. Lunge with one leg, squat. Nice and low. Lunge, lunge, squat. So we just hold our lunge for a fraction of a second, jump up nice and high, the other foot lunge, then nice deep squat. Off you go. So lunge, lunge, squat. Lunge, lunge, squat. Going nice and low. Really driving your bum down on that squat. Nice high jumps. So you've got time to change your legs over. You've got 10 seconds left. Lunge, lunge, squat. So these activities are designed so you've not got a lot of space. Last one, squat. Okay. Next cardio one. Now you're going to pretend that you've got a clock, okay? So I'm going to start on 12 o'clock. So I'm going to move forward to 12 o'clock and back. Then I'm going to go to 1 o'clock, then 2 o'clock, then 3 o'clock, then 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock, 11, back to 12, and then I'm going to go back round the other way. Okay, so fast feet, both feet forward and back. Off you go. So 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock, 11, I'm back to the start. I'm going to go back round, so I'm going to do 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Well done if you managed to keep going through that. And very well done everyone who's kept going. We're on exercise 61. We're very nearly halfway through. So well done if you kept going. If you've just joined us, you should have lots of energy for doing the next ones. Okay, so this one, I'm going to do a big lunge. Now this back leg's going to stay. The front leg is going to jump side to side. Not big jumps, just little jumps. And we're going to change legs, so off you go. So jump in that front leg, side to side, back leg. Try and get as low as you can. And change legs now. So I'm going to bend the back leg. Front leg jumps side to side. Not big jumps, really little ones. And stop there. Okay, next one. This one's a tough one for our core. So we're going to go down. Okay, back on the floor, arms down, knees up here. And I'm going to try and get the legs to one side, back to the middle, then to the other side. Back to the middle. I'm going to keep swapping sides each time that I do them, keeping my feet up nice and high. Off you go. One side, other side. One side, other side. Keep swapping my feet over. Halfway through. One side, other side. Try and keep your feet off the floor and stop there. Okay. Next one. Okay, back to our cardio. So, after we've done this one, we will be halfway through, halfway there. Okay, We're going to pretend that we've got a square, and we're going to do jumps around that square and then back the other way. Okay? Are you ready? Nice and light on your toes, 30 seconds. Off you go. So jumping and back the other way. And then back this way again. Back the other way. So changing direction each time that we do it. Oh, I've gone too far then. Halfway through. Keeping going. Round that square. Last one. And stop there. Okay, so the next one. So we're going to do 10 jogs on the spot here, and we're going to jump to the side and 10 jogs on the other side. Okay, ready? So start on one side and off you go. So jogging on the spot 10 times, and jump to the side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Jump to the side. Jump to the side. Use your arms, use your legs. Nice fast feet, getting our heart pump rate going again. Driving our legs. Thank you so much everyone who's come to join in and come to support. Really means a lot. If you can keep going. If you've been here for a while, you've just joined, lots of energy, fast as you can. Stop there. Okay. Next one. So, this one I'm going to stand up tall. Going to give a bit of space in front of me. And then I'm going to walk forward with my arms. And then stand back up again. And again, walk forward with my arms. And then back up and stand up again. Okay, are we ready? 30 seconds. And off you go. Walking forward. And then back up. Walking forward. And then back up. Back down again. And then driving back up again. Halfway through. So down. Then back up. And back up. Okay. Whew. Okay. Now. Well done, George, for joining in with Bob and Betsy. That's fantastic to hear. Hope you're showing the other two how it's done. Okay, so this one we're going to go down. And we're going to do the reverse leg, so the alternate leg. So this leg out and this arm up. And then back to the opposite of the dead bug that we did earlier. Okay, this one's a bit easier. Ready, off you go. So out with one arm and leg. Back down. Now the other one. And down. Trying to keep your balance, remember your core. So you really try and tighten up here each time that you're doing it. Keeping your body as still as you can, so we don't want to be moving around. We want to be staying really, really still the whole time. Last 5 seconds. And stop there. Okay, next one. Legs are getting tired now. Okay, not a good one when your legs are getting tired. So, we're going to be going cross, out, cross, out. So, my left leg's in front there. Now my other leg, my right leg's in front, so keep swapping each time. Can you keep going for the whole 30 seconds? This is a tough one, off you go. So crossing your legs over. Staying nicely on your toes, legs wide. Can we keep going for the whole time without stopping once? Staying on our toes. Keeping nice and light with our feet. Jumping side to side. 5 seconds. Try not to stop. And stop. Well done. So we should check. We're on exercise 68 now. So we've done over an hour. When we normally just do 50 in exercise and it workouts about 20 minutes. We have done over an hour of activities. Okay, and it's a hard one. So like we did before with our legs jumping round, this time we're going to say we're just on one leg. So we're going to do one leg and jump, and jump, and jump, and jump, and then back the other way. Then we change legs. So ready, off you go. So jump and land. So jumping round, and then back round the other way. Get your balance before you try and jump again. Now changing legs, so now I'm using my left leg. And then back round the other way. Last one. And stop there, 30 seconds rest. Okay. So now we're going to lunge forward, and then when we come back up, we're going to drive the knee up and then back down again. Nice deep lunge, driving your knee up when you get up. So I've tried to divide these exercises into a few different things. So we've got cardio ones. We've got ones really like this one, working on your leg strength. We've got ones for your core, and then we've got ones for your arms. Okay, so you go down, drive it up, and this one also, as well as being for your leg strength, is also really good for your flexibility. You've got to be able to go down, drive your knee nice and high, but also your balance. If you can't keep your balance, you're going to find this one really difficult. Your balance. Now change legs. So down and back up. Down, back up, trying to keep your knee really, really high. Last one. Well done. Okay, 70. I've done 70 exercises. Was it a 70th exercise? Okay, so this one, oh dear. Okay, we're down, we're using our core strength again. So you're going to try and go back, you're going to try and put your feet in the air, sit up and touch your toes. And touch your toes. If you're struggling to do that one, then you sit up and touch your toes on the floor. But try in the air, touch your toes, back down again, touch your toes. Keeping going for the whole time, without stopping, touching your toes. Halfway through, really good one for your core strength again. Really important for tennis players to have really good core strength. And last one. And then back down again. Well done. Well done, Benedict, for coming back again. You had a little break, I don't blame you. But well done for being back and joining in the exercises again. So, for Benedict, we're on 71 now. Okay. Now this one, we're going to pretend like we're about to hit a shot. So I'm going to face this way. Okay, I'm going to go down, I'm going to swing, then I'm going to jump this way. Down and swing and jump back this way. Are you ready? Off you go. So down for your base, jump round the other way. Down for your base, jump. Pretend like you're hitting a ball, and when you come up, jump all the way around. As far as you can go. So bang your knees, back down. Back round. 10 to go. Can you keep going? 5 seconds. Down, back up. Down, back up. And stop there. Okay, another cardio one. So, this one, we're going to try and keep our feet moving really, really fast. And as we do, we're going to be moving side to side. So we're not side-stepping, we're doing really fast feet moving one side, fast feet moving the other side. Try and do it without stopping at all. Are you ready? 30 seconds. Off we go. So fast feet one side, fast feet the other side. Keep moving, try not to stop. Keep going. Really fast feet. Without stopping once. Can we keep going? 10 seconds to go. Really fast feet. Fast as you can go. Little steps. One more time. And stop there. So, heart rate's up at 110. Okay, how many steps have we done? Wow. 6,400 steps. Well done. Okay, next one, 73. So, we're doing press up position here. Now what I'm going to do on my legs, I'm going to drive them out, back in, out, back in. Okay, so one out, back in. So keep holding that position, legs going out, back in. See if we can do it without dropping down. Again, this one, working on our core and our balance, a little bit of arms, a little bit of legs. Last one, and stop there. Okay. Next one. So we're going to squat and jump. So we're going to squat nice and low. We're going to jump in the air, and then we're going to try and move to the side and then back. So jump to the side and back, squat, jump, side and back, jump, side and back, jump, side and back. Use your arms as well. Drive it nice and high, side and back. Squat low, jump, side and back. So again, if you've got more space than me to move to the side, use as much as you've got. Side and back. Last one. Jump, side and back. Well done. Okay, so this one, number 75. Okay, so get a bit of space behind you, and you're going to go back, and then you're going to drive your leg up really high. So stretch back, drive your leg up. So you can go as low as you can, bend this front knee, and then drive that one up, try and keep your balance. Off you go. So again, we'll swap over, halfway through, drive it back, back up really high. So just reminding everyone, we're doing this charity workout for Mind. So last time I checked, we were almost at £300. My target, change legs now, my target to start was 150. So to get to almost 300 is amazing. It would be awesome if we could keep going and raise as much money as we can. Last one. So if you've not had a chance yet, there's a link on the Facebook page for Just Giving, and you can donate there. It'd be amazing to see how much we can raise. So, the next one. Okay, we're going to go down to our press-up position. Now this time, we're going to be not doing half mountain climbers, but we're going to be driving our knee up, and then that knee up really, really high. So off you go. So drive your knee up, high as you can, and then back, high as you can, and back. We keep going for the whole time without dropping. Got 10 more seconds. Really driving your leg up as far as you can. And stop there. Okay. So, next one, exercise 77. Okay, cardio one. So we're going to do jump, hop, jump, hop. So changing legs each time, hopping and then jumping, trying to keep going for the whole time. Well done, Kev, for joining in. It's great to hear. Elaine, I think, is the only one who needs to join in there. So got the whole family going there, which is awesome. So how good are you at this one? So jump, hop. Keep swapping legs each time. Keeping on your toes, cardio workout this one. Try and keep going, try not to stop. Again, this one, just like doing lots of our split steps. Really important for tennis players. Okay, if you've been joining in for a while, you're getting tired like I am, so well done for keeping going. If you do need a break, then make sure you get one. If you do need a drink, hopefully you've got one handy. And join in as many as you can, or as many as you like to. Okay. So this one, we're going to be driving nice and low, and then a fast jump to the side. And driving low, fast jump to the side. So feet going in and out, but then stopping and really going low. Off you go. So low to the side, low to the side. Nice deep squat, and fast feet jump into the side. Thank you for all those who are sending messages. It's keeping me going, so thank you very much. So if you are still there, it'd be great to hear from you, finding out what exercises you're enjoying doing. Fast feet, going out and back. Last one, and stop there, 30 seconds rest. Okay, the next one, we're going to do plank. Okay, so we're going down into our plank position here, and then I'm going to drive my leg up, back down, now up for the other leg. So keep swapping legs each time that I'm going, keeping my core nice and firm. Okay, ready? And off you go. So driving your leg up, back down. Leg up, back down. Can we keep going without stopping at all? Halfway through, can you keep going without stopping, keeping your leg nice and straight, driving it up. And stop there. Well done. Okay, we are on exercise number 80. Okay, so 46 to go. Okay, so this one, we're going to start in one corner. We're going to do a forwards crossover step here, then back to the corner. Forward, big step, and then side step back to the corner. Big step, move back, back to the corner. Okay, and we'll swap over halfway. Off you go. So big step, and back. Big step across, and back. Nice big step. Trying not to stop. Taking that really big lunging step. Okay, now the other leg. Big step with this one, move back. Big step, move back. Can we keep going for the whole time? Doing really well if you've been doing lots of exercises today. And stop there. Okay, 81. So this time I'm going to do my split steps. But before I do, I've got to touch the floor 4 times. So they're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, split step. 1, 2, 3, 4, split step. Okay, are you ready? 30 seconds. Try and keep going. And off you go. 1, 2, 3, 4, split step. 1, 2, 3, 4, split step. Staying up nice and high. 1, 2, 3, 4, split step. 1, 2, 3, 4. 10 seconds to go. Really big jump in the air. Last one. 1, 2, 3, 4. Up in the air. Okay. Okay, next one. We've done part of this already. We're going to do all of it now. So you're going to try and hold the side plank. So we're going to go down here, try and hold our body up. Hold that for 30 seconds. And then we're going to roll around and do the same on the other side. Seeing if we can keep our core nice and firm throughout this one. 30 seconds. Get ready. And off you go. So hold your body up and try and hold that position. So we're only holding 15 seconds, then we'll swap sides. So see if you can keep it up for the whole time without dropping down. And swap sides. Now the other side, face the other way. Drive your body up, arm up in the air. Five seconds left. And stop there. Okay, next one. Okay, this time similar to one we did a minute ago. So this time we're going to move backwards across. So backwards across every step and then forwards across. Backwards, move across, backwards and across, and again we'll swap over halfway through. 30 seconds starts now. Off he goes, across and forward. Big diagonal step across, stepping behind your front leg, moving across. Try and keep going, try not to stop. Now the other way, going to go across with this one and forward. Across with this one and forward. Try and keep going, try not to stop. Last one. Stop there. Okay. Oh dear. We're on 84, which means this is the last one with no equipment at all. And the reason that I know that is, just by looking at the exercise, that this was probably what I thought was one of the hardest ones to do, so I'd save it for the last ones without any equipment. We're going to combine press-ups and burpees. So down for a press-up, and then up, and jump up for a burpee. Down for a press-up, up for a burpee. 30 seconds, off you go. Down, press up, jump up really high in the air. Down, press up in the air. Down, press up, jumping up really, really high. Up in the air. And up. 10 seconds to go. So jumping up, down, press up, and then up. Okay, last one. Down for the press up, and jump in the air. Well done, heart rate must be up after that one. 130 after that one. Okay, and we are on 7,000 steps. Wow. Okay, so this one, you do need a ball if you haven't got a ball. Any object or any type of ball will do, especially for this one. You're going to do figure eight, so you've got to get the ball going round your legs there. I'm going to swap over, off you go. 30 seconds. Okay, so feet going there. Tracy's now trying to give me some encouragement to keep going. Okay, so ball going through my legs. And keep going. Okay, and the other way. So the ball going through your legs. Like a figure of eight. Passing it from hand to hand. Try and do it without stopping. Or dropping the ball. And stop there. Okay. The next one. Okay, so the next one, we're going to throw the ball up. We're going to touch the floor and then we're going to try and catch the ball. So if you want to make this easy, you can throw it up, let it bounce, and then ball better than I did, and try and catch it. If you want to make it harder, throw it up, touch the floor, try and catch it before it even gets to the floor. So good luck, whichever one you go for. Off you go. Throw it up, touch the floor, and catch. Up, and catch. Keep your eye on the ball is the trick for this one. Make it harder again, try not to throw it quite as high. Doesn't give you as much time. Well done if you managed to do any of these are pretty hard. Last one. Oh, I dropped it. Okay, exercise number 87. Okay, one of my favourites. Ball in between your feet, jump up and try and bring the ball up with your feet and then try and catch it. The higher you can drive the knees, the higher the ball goes, the easier it is. So ball between your feet. Okay, 30 seconds. How many catches can you make? Off you go. And catch. So jump the ball up and catch. Jump it up and catch. And keep catching that ball each time. Halfway through, how many catches have you managed to do? Really drive your knees up. You get the ball to go as high as you can. Last one. Well done. Next exercise with the ball. Okay, so we're going to pretend that we're doing a serve. So I'm going to take the ball back behind my head. I'm going to throw it up in the air I'm going to try and catch it with the other arm. Up in the air, catch with the other arm, okay? How many of these can you do? Okay, ready? We have been going for about an hour and a half. So well done everyone who's joined in for a large part of that, well done. Those who've come to join in part way through and are still going. Really, really impressive, really good work there. Not easy been going for this long. Throwing it up, back behind your head. Last 5 seconds. Last one, make it a good one. And stop there. I'm not taking any liability for any broken things around the house after these ones. Okay, so this one, we're going to do a core one, so we're going down in our plank position. And we're going to move, so press up position, and we're going to move the ball around your hand. And swap hands and move it round the other hand. Try and see if we can keep up the whole time. Off you go. So moving it around one hand, put your hand down, now round the other hand. Round your hand, now round the other hand. Can we keep it going without dropping down? Keeping our core strength, keeping our arms moving the ball. Last 5 seconds. And stop there. Okay. The power's getting smaller slowly. Exercise 90. Okay, so this one I'm going to be jogging on the spot. Throw the ball up, and I'm going to bounce it down. Throw the ball up, and then I'm going to bounce it down. I'm going to try and keep going, keeping on my toes nice and light. Are we ready? And off you go. So throw it up, and bounce it down. Throw it up, and bounce it down. Can we keep it going for the whole time without dropping the ball, without stopping my feet, keeping them moving? And down, back up, down, back up. Last few seconds, keep your feet moving on your toes. And stop there. Okay, next one. There, the ball goes on the floor. Okay, I'm going to squat down on one leg. I'm going to pick the ball up. Okay, I'm going to put the ball down. I'm going to change legs. I'm going to pick it up with this leg. And I'm going to put the ball down. Okay, so as low as you can go. Try not to bend your back. Try and keep your back straight. Bend your knee to get yourself low enough for the ball. Are you ready? 30 seconds. Off you go. So down. And down again to place it down, change legs, down, down again, keep your balance. Really bend your knee. You're squatting nice and low. And the other leg. That's it, and then the next one. 5 seconds. And down. Okay. We're on exercise 92. So you're doing really, really well. I'm starting to get very, very tired. Okay, we're going to keep going. So, tough cardio on this one. Not the right one when you're feeling a bit tired. So the ball goes here. We're going to move it to one side, put it down. Then we're going to pick it up. We're going to move it to the other side, put it down. Pick it up, move it, and keep swapping sides each time. 30 seconds. Off we go. To the side. And the other side. One side to the other side. And place it down, pick it back up, back to the other side. See if we can keep going without stopping. Bouncing it one way and the other way. And stop there. Well done. Okay, next exercise with the ball. Okay, the ball goes behind your back for this one. Okay, we're going to do sit-ups and you're going to go down until the back touches the ball. Then you're going to drive back up. Okay, so down, try to feel the ball on my back, and then go back up. And we're going to see if we can keep going. Okay, we're ready. And off you go. So down and back up. Down and back up. So touching the ball on your back, driving back up after that. Really pushing your body now. Feeling that on your core. Halfway through. Going back, touch the ball, then drive back up again. And last one, and back up. Okay. Next one. Okay, so we're going to do our ski jumps. We're going to jump to the side, throw the ball up, catch it, and then jump back to the other side. So make sure you're keeping your balance while you're catching the ball. Okay, so that was exercise 94 of 126. So we're getting near the end now. You're doing really well if you've stuck with it for the whole time. Well done. Here we go. And off you go. So jump to the side, throw the ball up and catch. And catch. Really holding your balance when you get there. Throwing the ball up, catching the ball. Okay, keep your eye on the ball and keep your balance while you're doing it as well. Really driving your legs across. Legs might be tired by now, like mine are, but see if you can really drive them across the room. And last one. Well done. Okay, 95. So this one, we're going to do like our serves, but instead of throwing it with this arm, we're going to throw it with our throwing arm for our serve and then catch the ball above. So retain your rackets in your backhand, catch the ball up, straight arm up above your head here. Okay, are you ready? And off you go. So there, and reach up in the air really, really high. Take it back and reach up in the air. Back, up in the air really high. Arm goes back, stretch your arm up. Really reaching up as high as you can. And stretch up. Last 10 seconds. Can you keep it going? And last one. And stop there. Well done. Next one. Okay, so ball's going to be on the floor. Okay, and we're going to be touching the ball with our feet like this, trying to keep the ball really still, so we don't want to kick it away because that'll make it a lot harder. So just trying to tap the ball with our feet, trying to stay on our toes. Good cardio on this one. Here we go. And off you go. So tapping the ball, swapping feet each time, trying not to kick the ball around too much. Just tapping it with the bottom of your shoe. Can you keep the ball as still as you can and keep going without stopping? 10 seconds to go. And stop there. Okay, next one. So, this one, we're going to go down into our plank position. Okay, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to move across my body. I'm going to move the ball across the other side. And I'm going to swap arms. So I'm bringing the ball across from one side to the other side. Again, really good core strength this one. We're building up our six packs. Are we ready? Off you go. So ball from one side to the other. One side to the other, bringing it underneath your body and driving it round. Really having a stretch with that arm across your body. Keeping it nice and firm. Try not to lift your bum in the air. Last one, and stop there. Okay, next exercise. Exercise number 98. We're nearly in the hundreds. Nearly in the home straight. Okay, so this one, you get a big lunge forward, and then you're going to pass the ball underneath to the other side. Then you're going to lunge forward the other leg and pass the ball underneath your legs there. Okay, can we keep going for the whole time? Are you ready? Off you go. So, leg strength, driving back up afterwards. Nice and loud. Really feeling this on my thighs now. Can you keep going? Again, think of those tennis players who've got to play tennis hours and hours upon end. Really intense, and then they get a little break, and then intense again. Going down. Nice and low. Underneath your legs. Last one. Well done. Exercise 99. Okay, so this one. We're going to squat really, really low. Throw the ball up, catch. Then we get to come back up. So you don't get to come up until you've caught the ball. Okay, so really trying to work on your leg strength there. Okay, are you ready? So, off you go. Squat low, throw the ball, catch and back up. And catch, back up. If you have joined in for a lot of these exercises, I think you're quite entitled to say, I want to chill for the rest of the day. I think you can have a really good relax, because you work so hard if you've done a lot. Normally we just do 15. Okay, and today if you've been joining in for a lot, or you've had a few breaks, or you've joined in a bit late, and you've joined in for quite a few, you've still done a lot of exercises, which is really, really good. And stop there. Okay, we have exercise number 100. 100 activities we've done. Okay, and I've made it one of my favourite ones, but also one of the hard ones. So, we drop the ball from here. I jump all the way around, all the way back, and I try and catch the ball. Again, you will probably let the ball bounce once on this one. But see if you can jump and then catch the ball before it bounces twice. Off you go. And again, so drop, jump around and catch. And catch. So jump your feet all the way around and back and catch. All the way around, back. Try jumping the other way as well. Our cardio on this one, coordination, and stop there. So 26 to go. Okay, we're getting near the ones with the rackets now. Okay, so this one, you're going to face one way, you're going to throw the ball over your head and try and catch it without a bounce. Now go the other way, throw it over your head and catch it. So the trick of this one is keep watching the ball. So throw it over your head, keep watching it, then catch the ball. Okay, ready? Off you go. Over your head and catch. Over your head, catch. Can we keep it going? Not trying to throw it too hard. Nice and gentle. Changing directions as well, so we're not getting dizzy. Over your head, catch. Over your head, catch. 10 seconds left. And catch. Head up and catch. And stop there. Okay. So this one, you do need a racket and a ball for this one. Okay. So again, if you don't quite have any of those, I'm sure there's other things you can find around the house, or you can just do the movement, but without the equipment. So this one, I'm going to balance the ball on my racket. I'm going to pretend that there's something in the middle of the room, like a cone or something, and I'm going to move around that object in circles, keeping this ball balanced on the racket. Off you go. So keep moving around the ball, round, keeping the ball balanced. Nice fast feet. That's cheating if you've got the ball there, by the way. Trying to keep it on your strings, and back the other way this time. Moving round, trying to keep the ball balanced on the racket without it falling off. 5 seconds. And stop there. Exercise number 103. Okay. I'm going to play a bit of floor tennis, so I'm going to tap the ball from one side to the other side, to the other side. Okay, we're now up to 8,000 steps. So we'll see if we can get to 10,000 by the end of this. That's a lot of steps in 2 hours. So we've been going for about 1 hour and 45 minutes. Get ready. Use all the space if you've got more than I've got here. Up one side to the other. Keeping up with your feet. Making sure you're not stopping. One side, other side. Without the ball going too far. Making sure you're keeping up with it. Controlling it from side to side. Keeping going. And last few seconds. And stop there. Okay. Now the next one. Difficult one, this one, hard one. We're going to lunge down. And I want to see if you can do 5 taps with the ball. Then back up. Then the other leg. 5 taps. Then back up. If you find it, if it's difficult, just do maybe 1 tap. If you're finding it easy, maybe add a few more taps, but that will really tax your legs. Ready? Off you go. So down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Back up. Other leg down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just changing legs each time. Keeping down. Thank you so much everyone who's joined in today. I know a few of you are busy this morning and are joining in the afternoon, so if you're joining this, it's not live. Well done for getting this far through the video. Hope you've enjoyed all the exercises and you've worked really hard. I'm feeling very tired now, last one. But we're getting through them now. And thank you so much everyone who's donated. It means so much. We've almost doubled last time I checked the target that I was going for, which is amazing. So all that money will be really well spent by the charity. So thank you so much. And if you haven't, if you can donate, that'd be awesome. Okay, this one's hard. We're going to try and balance the ball on the racket. We're going to try and sit down and then stand back up, keeping the ball balanced. Are you ready? Off you go. Difficult one, this one. So we go down on your bum and we stand back up. And again, down. And then we stand back up. And again, I'm going to change arms, going down. And then all the way back up. Last one. Down. And then all the way back up. Well done. Okay. So this one, we're going to go down on one leg. We're going to be bouncing the ball 5 times, and back up, then down the other leg, bouncing it down 5 times. Again, if that's hard, just do 1. If that's easy, maybe go for 10. Okay. So that was exercise 106. 20 to go, that's all. Here we go, so down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, back up. Other leg. And changing legs each time. Squatting nice and low. And then bouncing the ball down. Squatting low. Bouncing the ball down. Going really low. Okay, last one. And stop there. Okay. So now for the next one, you don't need your tennis ball, but you do need your tennis racket, okay? So I'm going to put it down, and I'm going to be, so exercise 107, I'm going to be hopping over the grip of the racket. So not the whole frame, not the strings, just the grip at the bottom, one leg jumping sideways over it. Halfway through, we'll change legs, and we'll jump over with the other leg. Are we ready? We've got some power still in these legs, so we're still going. And off you go. So nice and light, jumping over the grip of the racket. Seeing if you can keep going for the whole time. Okay, and the other leg, 15 seconds. 10 to go. And we keep going with that leg. And stop there. Exercise 108. Okay, we're getting close. Okay, so we're going to swing with the racket. I'm going to do a forehand Then I'm going to move round and a backhand. I'm going to keep swapping shots each time. Make sure you've got some space. Make sure if your brother or sisters are joining in, you are not hitting them with your racket. So lots of space around you. And we're going to try and keep moving for the whole time. I want to get up to 10,000 steps. Okay, we've still got a few to go. Here we go. Moving side to side. Nice fast feet, turning your body. Swinging forehand, backhand. Forehand, backhand. Fast as you can with that swing and with your feet moving side to side without stopping. Finishing your shot. Last 5 seconds. How many more can you do in 5 seconds? And stop there. Okay, exercise 109. Okay, this one we're going to go down. Again, I'm going to go this way for the space. I'm going to put the racket on my back and I'm going to try and walk side to side without that racket falling off my back. So see if you can keep going with this one. Difficult one, this one. But see if you can keep going with it. Off you go. So walking side to side, keeping your back as straight as you can, keeping the racket balanced there without it falling off. For 30 seconds, you've got 10 to go. Can you keep the racket on if it's not falling off yet? Last movement. And stop there. Well done. Okay, now this one we're going to do our forehand in our backhand volley. So I'm going to do a really big lunge, forehand, big lunge, backhand. I'm going to keep swapping shots each time. Okay, are you ready? 30 seconds. And off you go. So big lunge and back, big lunge, really big, stepping forward. Keeping your racket nice and high, pushing at the imaginary ball on your lunge. And push. 10 seconds to go. Push. 5 seconds. And stop there. Okay. So this one, we're going to do a side lunge. We're going to lunge across here. I'm going to swing the forehand. I'm going to lunge, swing the backhand, lunge, swing the forehand. So really big lunges, and then swinging the racket. Make sure you've got the space again for swinging your racket. Are we ready? And off you go. So lunge, big swing, lunge, lunge, big swing. And we keep going. You've done really well if you've been sticking through this the whole time, having breaks maybe when you got tired, but you've kept this video going. You've done so well. You've joined in part way and you're still here. Well done. Really good commitment. Last one. Make it a really good shot. Well done. 30 seconds break. Exercise 112. I got ahead of myself then. Okay, so I'm going to put the racket down again. I'm going to do fast feet all the way around the racket and then back round the other way. Fast as I can, trying to keep on my toes, keep my feet moving. We've got still about 1,500 steps to go. We can get to 10,000. Off you go. So really as many steps as you can here. Round the racket and then back the other way. Round the racket, back the other way. Can we keep going without stopping? All the way round the racket. Don't stop with your feet, keep them moving. And last one. Stop there, 30 seconds break. Next one. So, we're going to do a hop And we're going to play a forehand, and we're going to do the other leg, going to hop, and we're going to play a backhand, so we keep hopping each time that I do the swing. Okay, I'm going to keep going for the whole time. Are you ready? 30 seconds. And off you go. So, hop and swing. One leg, hop, swing. Hold your balance, hop and swing at the same time. Backhand and hop. Hop. So while you're doing your swing, that's when you're doing your hop. And again, there, hop. See if we can keep going, 5 seconds left. Last one. Okay, 30 seconds rest. Now this one, be a bit careful. When I did this before, I ended up hitting the ceiling here, so try not to if you've got a low ceiling. But I'm going to pretend I'm doing a serve, and I'm going to jump in the air and hit the ball. So if you've got lots of space above you, you can really jump high up when you're going your serve. So pretend you've got a ball. Are you ready for 30 seconds? Like the professionals do, they bounce the ball down first. Here we go. Throw it up, jump and reach up with your arm. And again, throw the ball up, jump up in the air. Throw the ball up, jump really high up in the air. And again, up, really reaching your racket up in the air. Throw it up, reach up high. And again, up in the air, as high as you can. And jump. Last one, throw that ball up, really big jumpings up in the air. Okay, exercise 115 now. Okay, we're going to go back down again. And what I'm going to do with my racket is I'm going to go here, I'm going to twist, I'm going to swing like a forehand. I'm going to twist this way, swing like a backhand. So I'm going to keep swapping each time, trying to keep my legs up if you can. If you can't, and just twist to the side, keeping them down. Are you ready? 30 seconds, we're nearly there. And off you go. And twist to the side. And side. Keep twisting round. Try not to stop, try and keep your body up. So forehand and backhand. Twisting each time. Last 5 seconds. Can you keep your body up? And stop there. Okay. So that must mean we're on 160 and we have 10 exercises to go. After this one, 10 to go. Okay. So this one, we're going to really lunge down. Then we're going to swing and we're going to come up and we're going to go on one leg. So lunge low, swing and then up on one leg here. Lunge, big swing and halfway. We'll swap the shot that we're doing. Are we ready? Off we go. So lunge. So I'd love to hear from you now. If you have been going for the whole time, if you've joined part way, if you've only just joining for the last few exercises, it would be lovely to hear from you. How well you've done, how tired you're maybe feeling as well. Really big low lunge. If anyone's managed to donate, that's brilliant. But anyone who's joined in, that's just as good. It's good that everyone's keeping active. Getting moving helps your body, helps your mind as a leg now. So drive, back up, really low, back up. And last one, and swing. Okay, we're back to our, what's the next one? Back to our burpees. Okay, so you're going to do a swing. You're going to go down, legs out, and in, back up and swing, and then back down and in and swing, okay? Here we go. So, down, legs out, in. Swing the racket, whichever shot you want to do. Could be a forehand, could be a backhand, could be a volley, could be a serve, could be a smash. Whichever shot you want to do. We've been going for 2 hours now. So well done if you kept going. Last one. Well done. Okay. Now the next one. We're going to be balancing the racket again, but this time it's on your head. Okay, so keep the racket balance there. You're going to squat down low, and then you're going to go up, keeping, hopefully, that racket balanced on your head. Remember, if you've been going for a while, have plenty of drink. Keep yourself hydrated. Ready? Off we go. Go down, then back up. Nice and smooth and slow, not going too fast. Halfway through, keeping that racket balanced on your head. Can you do it? 5 more seconds. Well done if you've kept it on the whole time. Last lunge really low, then back up. Well done. Okay, next one. So we're going to do our forehand, okay? So we're going to do a forehand, and we're going to, so after forehand, we're going to split step, and we're going to do a backhand. We're going to split step. So making sure we're getting our split step in amongst each of the different ones. Are you ready? And off you go, so split step. Thank you very much for the encouragement, Charles and Edward. Glad you're joining in the exercise. Hope you've enjoyed it all. Means a lot, your encouragement now near the end. We're getting there. Split step and swing. Nice big split step and swing. Swapping sides each time. Don't forget to do your split step. Split step and turn and swing. And keep moving. And stop there. Okay, next exercise. So racket down. We're going to jump forward over the racket, over the strings, then back again. Over and then back. Okay, so how many more do we have left? 6 after this exercise. Okay, that's all we've got to do. 6 more minutes of exercise. Can you keep going for the rest of the time? And off you go. Out and back in. Out, over the racket, and then back nice and narrow. Forward and out, and then jumping backwards. Can you keep going for the whole time? You have 10 seconds left. Keep going. Last few seconds. And stop there, okay. 9,000 steps. We're getting there. We've nearly done it. Okay, next one. This one's one of my favourites. So, I'm going to have the racket there. I'm going to let go of it. I'm going to spin all the way around. And I'm going to try and catch it before it touches the floor. And then the next time I'm going to spin around the other way so I don't get dizzy. Ready? And off you go. So let go of the racket. Oh, I didn't get it. Try again. Oh no. Can't get this today. Yes, got it that time. Oh, nearly. Can you catch that racket without it touching the floor? Well done if you've done it. Oh. 10 seconds. Oh, got it that time. Last go. Well done. Okay, next one. We're doing a volley. So we're going to do a low volley, so lunge down, a medium volley here, and then a high volley. Then we're going to swap to the backhand. So lunge low, medium, and high. So we have got a few exercises to go. And off you go. So low volley, medium volley, high volley, back this side. Low volley, medium volley, high volley, back to the other side. Low, medium, reaching up high. Low, medium, reaching up high. Again, this one. Good whole body exercise, good cardio, good leg strength, using your arms, flexibility, stretching up, keeping your body nice and firm, using your core. Last one, so low, medium, high, and low, medium, high. Well done. Okay. Last few exercises. We're nearly there. So this one, we're going to squat down nice and low. Spinning the racket is a really hard one, Betsy. It really is. If you've done even just one, that's amazing. That's such a hard one to do. Well done if anyone managed any of them. So racket really high in the air. Lunge down and then back up. Off you go. So down, squatting nice and low and up. Keeping your arms straight. Sticking your bum out. Nice and low, driving up the legs. I'm really tired by now if you've done lots of these exercises. So well done if you can keep going through the whole time. 30 seconds. Sorry, 10 seconds of your 30 left. Keep going. Last one. And back up. Okay, we're nearly there now. Okay, so this one, we're going to swing our racket. So I'm going to put my foot here. I'm going to swing round there. Okay, then I'm going to go back. So put this foot forward. Swing round when I hit. I'm going to try and keep going nice and fast. Halfway through, we're going to swap. So point this foot out. So my backhand, I'm putting the right foot out. And I'm pivoting round here. Thank you, Hicklands, for joining in. Thank you for the encouragement right near the end. Glad you're still going. Here we go. So pivot round and swing. Big step, pivot round. Big step, pivot round. So keep that going as long as you can. Big step, pivoting round. 20 seconds. We're nearly there. Done really well if you've kept going through all of these. So well done. Big foot, pivot round. We've only got 2 exercises to go. That's all. 2 more minutes. Stop there. Okay, the last 2 exercises. You should see the floor, it's just littered with paper of all these exercises. Okay, so this one, you're going to play as many shots as you like. So I want to see forehands, I want to see backhands, I want to see volleys, I want to see serves, I want to see smashes. Just keep playing lots and lots of shots for the whole time. We've so nearly made it now. We've just got 2 to go. Okay, ready? And off you go. So forehands, backhands, volleys, serves, smashing. Keep moving as many as you can do. And volley. And hit low, high ones. Forehand ones, backhand ones. Smashes, serves. Just keep moving. Last few seconds. 5 seconds to go. We've just got 1 exercise after this one. That's all. Can you do it? Stop there. 30 seconds break. The last exercise. You're going to touch the floor and then do a smash. I tried to leave a fun one for the end. So touch the floor, smash in the air. Touch the floor, keep going. We are on. We've hit 10,000. 10,000 steps. If you've done a lot of this exercise, you've done a lot of steps today. So well done. You've got 5 seconds to go. Are you ready? Off you go. So touch the floor, smash up in the air. Touch the floor, smash it up. Touch the floor, up in the air really high. Touch the floor. Really reach up really high in the air. Touch the floor. Last bit of energy left. You've only got to keep going for another 15 seconds. Now you've done a really, really good workout. So well done. Thank you so much everyone who's joined in today. Smash, touch the floor. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. And stop there. That's no exercises left. 126 exercises. Well done. Okay, so obviously do a little bit of a cool down now. We're going to do some stretches. Okay, because if we stop from that, we could hurt ourselves. So really important. Stretching out at the end of it. I'm going to try and see if I can touch my toes. Well done everyone who's joined in today. Thank you so much for the messages that you've been sending through. It meant so much, help keep me going through it. And to know other people are out there joining in is brilliant, so thank you. And thank you so much everyone who's donated. Really, really means a lot. So thank you. If you haven't yet, then follow the link to the Just Giving page on my Facebook coaching page. That would take you there and you can donate. Okay, and up now, I'm going to try and touch your toes. Okay, and one leg, try and keep your balance. Really important that you do these stretches at the end. Okay, so well done. I think you've earned a nice chill now. Hope you've got a nice weekend planned. Not too active, you can chill a little bit this afternoon. Have something to eat now. One arm across your body, the one up. Make sure you've had lots of drink as well. Really important. Okay, and last one. Put your arm at the back, pull your arm across. So well done everyone. And thank you very much for joining in. I will be back next week for the normal workouts. Won't be as long as this one, we'll just go back down to our usual 15. About 20 minutes exercise with the stretches at the start and at the end. So don't miss that on Tuesday and Saturday, both at 10 o'clock. I know if you're on half term, hopefully you can join in with both of them this week, the Tuesday and the Saturday. It'd be great to have you at both. So thank you very much everyone, and enjoy the rest of your day.